Hey everybody. Well, we had a blackout. Wind and rainstorm happened here, when was it? Tuesday or Wednesday? Well, it's been 3 days. And the power just came back on here yesterday afternoon. And it was cold. I had blankets, lots of blankets, and a sleeping bag and a flashlight there in my apartment, trying to stay warm. And it got really windy and cold. I guess about 80,000 people went without power here last few days. And every couple of days more people would get more power. And the businesses here in Grayling, they had power, but all the neighborhoods for about 100 miles out in every direction, there were people without power. So it's been cold. I keep thinking about about a year or so ago, I went to native powwow, and they had a grandmother, Anishinaabe tribe, in Ontario. She came. She was the guest of honor at the powwow, and she got to talking about how they had a blackout there in Ontario, and all the young folks were in a panic. They didn't know what to do. She calmed them all down, and they got a fire going, and for the next couple of days they sat by the fire and they shared stories, and she told them their traditions and things like that, and she talked about how she found someone, a young man came to her wanting to learn the native ways for medicines. She knew a lot of their history and their medicines, and natural herbs and stuff, and she taught this guy. And I guess for years she had tried to get somebody to come, and finally, eventually one person did. She talked about something that stuck with me. She talked about natural light from the sun or the stars or cooking on a campfire. And that always, ever since she said that, that stuck with me. I got to, being without power for a couple of days, I got to appreciate just what the ancestors had to go through just to survive. Had to kill your own food and cook it and have a fire, and it was a rough way to go. Made me appreciate modern living. Being able to have a shower, a hot shower, and lights. But on the other hand, there's something, you become spoiled. And you get to think back about how the ancestors appreciate for a moment there just what they went through. It's warm. It's probably in the 40s here tonight, and the wind is nice and calm, and it was sunny today, and it was the last day for me working on full-time orders here with the National Guard. So I'm going to lay it off here for a month or so until ski season starts, and we start making snow again and doing lift operating. Stars are out. Lots of stars out tonight. Very calm. I heard the coyotes howling down there when I came up. It's really peaceful. God, the heat feels good. Well, that's all I have. Night, everybody.